We are live, and yeah, I swear you have a very infectious smile with your
Oh, thank you.
everything, and I enjoyed doing my research on you and everything. How has your day been today?
It's going very well. Going good.
Okay, and how the year has been going for you?
The year's been going pretty good. I started out in Vegas, so I feel like that's pretty good. Um,
Ooh.
Adult entertainment wise, so that was good.
Oh, so you went to AVNs?
I didn't go to AVNs, but I have family out here, so I was like, oh, and I worked a lot and I did some collabs and stuff.
Oh my
But
god! So who did you collab with? Who's some of the people that you shot with?
I did Damn Sean again. I did Scotty for the first time. I did a new upcoming person named Spicy. She's great.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was some pretty good content out there.
Oh my
Definitely.
goodness! And shoot, so and we're gonna start like this for you. Um, what is the one thing that you love about being in the business?
I guess it's also the way I got into it in terms of I was going through like a divorce. I guess just being free, I guess just having fun and also of course getting paid for it. I feel like I've always just been a very open sexually person, so it was just some way to be like, hey, I'm even good at it. I can get paid for it.
So you was free before you had to be on
Yep.
the camera and everything. So because it's funny because y'all hear the story of how many times girls get out of a long term relationship or what
Yep.
have you and everything. And it, for you, when you got a relationship, you became more sex. You were already sexually free, but was you
Yeah.
more sexually stagnated in that relationship?
Um, so my ex-husband didn't even like that I liked girls. So we never like explored.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't really like it. He thought like I would leave him for a girl. And
Mm.
so once I got out of that, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna explore this. And then I was like, damn, these girls really do be making money off eating coochie. And then I was like, and I like eating coochie, so I'm not even mad about the job.
Because
I'm like, I
it's
enjoy it.
crazy that most men will enjoy the fact that women like women.
Exactly. a
You
hundred
know,
percent. I think it was very much an insecurity thing.
mm,
Um, but now I'm sure he even feels even more insecure
oh my God,
because his ex-wife is getting pounded on
yeah,
ice.
he probably like, why was she like that when she was with me? Because you was approved, dude. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 100%. He was very much like, whoa. I'm like, yep. You could have like this could have probably happened, but you was too insecure.
No, because when we always talk about this that with swinging, poly, and all that. If we knew about that when we was coming up, we might have made different choices with our mates, dating and stuff like that.
100%. I feel like even as someone who like was married and post divorce and now going through it, I'm like, wow, I really feel like these are conversations that need to be had at like even different times in your relationship because at first it might not be something you guys are into because I feel like even when you're getting married, trust is still a thing you're trying to,
Yeah.
get together and situated. And usually I hear people like 7, 6 years down the road. So I'm like, it's something that some people enjoy. Like I feel like even now when I have a relationship, like
Mhm.
I would be like, I need to have some fun with girls some way. Like I'm like, you can just watch. I mean, you can probably maybe join.
So would you have a problem if your man, well, not because the equivalent of him being with another man, they ain't talking about it. So you wouldn't have an issue with a swinging or type open situation.
So I currently have a little boo, and my thing is I tell him is I would love to do like full swap and
Okay.
us always be in the room. I would never want us to be like separate. Like I don't want him
Mm-hmm.
to have a girlfriend or me have a boyfriend or think.
Mm-hmm.
I want us to go to sex parties together, fuck each other, fuck other people, just have fun and go home to each other. And that's it. Like, not no one coming back home, no nothing. Like, it's just we out having a ball, me and my bae,
Mhm.
fucking a few bitches down together. Him
Yeah,
and another guy giving himself high five for fucking me together. I don't shit like that. I don't
yeah,
know.
because that's part of the conversation, especially when y'all a couple, is figuring out how do y'all navigate
Mm-hmm.
swinging
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle. Do y'all do it together? Y'all allowed to do separate,
A
and
hundred.
also dealing with jealousy because jealousy is a human trait
Very.
and everything, and be willing to talk about it.
The communication is everything. If y'all ain't talking about it, like that's where you're going wrong.
Mm. So with that,
Because at
go
least
ahead.
for me, I feel like it can be like talked out.
Mm-hmm.
Like my person knows the job I do. Like they know it's just for me it's work. I'm clocking in, clocking out. But if it's just having fun with my partner, like it's just having fun with my partner. I'm not trying to have no like separate relationship with no man or anything. It's just instead of going out to the club, we're gonna go
Yeah.
out and book.
So with that being said, smokers, it's time to smoke this over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know I am.
Thank
I'm Kevin
you.
Off, Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Y'all know what y'all could do. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. For a sponsor to tell you about the person being a RideSizzleMagazine.com, highest adult mag in the game.
I know that's
Award
right.
winning, award nominated voiceover with Smut, and they got virtual reality, blusherotica.com. Check them out. For you people that love candles, the Kinky Candle Company. Whether you like do wax play, that's for you dummies pouring
Mm-hmm.
on the lady and she's getting hot and bothered by it, or you just want a good smell while y'all getting y'all freak on. Kinky Candle Company got you. And if you need legal help with legal Beagle herself, gorgeous as she is, the Queen of Law, Mitchell Ferrari, links in the description. You can find me everywhere, but these are the main places that you definitely find me. Every morning, 5 days out the week at fullswapradio.com. Also at the sgpradio.com, where every now and then I go on the owner's show and we talk wrestling, but you can hear the Smoking Lounge on there, and as well as skyhawkafterdarktv.com. Now, this gorgeous Latina Bella Rosa that is thick with
Thank
Granda Cula.
you. Babe.
Granda Cula. You feel me?
I
Who is
feel it.
returning to the industry, and I had to get her sexy ass on here. So I'm gonna sit back and gorgeous, beautiful lady
Thank
introduce
you.
herself. Tell me who you are, beautiful.
I am KittttyK La Tica, and I am an adult content creator. And I started off on Twitter,
Mhm.
and I have my OnlyFans, and yeah, that's really where I started.
So now, before I go into the time machine, why not call yourself a porn star? Because you practically shooting porn.
1 second.
Go ahead.
For me, like when I started shooting, was your question?
No, I said why before we go in the time machine for that. Why don't you just call yourself a porn star? Because you're practically a porn star. You shoot like a porn star. You've got established talent.
Thank.
You know what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
kind of to me like people are scared to say the term porn star now.
I agree. I feel like for me, even as a kid, like for me, porn star is like because I'm like I said, I was very open sexual,
Mm-hmm.
but as a porn star, I feel like it is people who are booked on scenes 100%, like Bang Bros, Brazzers, Fake Taxi, things like that. People are booked like that professionally. For me, so far, it's been a it's like been work, but it's also been like a journey where I'm just having fun
Mm-hmm.
as a newly single divorcee type thing. So I don't label it until it's something that professional. I feel like that's where the line is for me. It'd be like once I get booked, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna put porn star in my bio.
Lord
But
have mercy. No, because we always had this conversation what makes a porn star. And girls nowadays, they don't come in the game looking to shoot with major companies.
no.
But they do shoot with the major talent that are booked. So to me, if you're shooting like that and you're shooting studio style, because for the videos that I see, I mean, whether you use a phone or not, they're actually pretty decently good, well lit, done professionally. So to me, you porn star. I don't see.
Thank you.
You
No,
know,
yeah, I can see
compared
it.
to the shit that been out coming from OnlyFans girls, yeah, you a porn star, baby.
Thank you. I'm like, I did have to, you do have to learn things. Like, I came into it same as no, no knowledge of it whatsoever. It's little things there you start learning with lighting, angles, things like that. But yeah, started at home in my bed.
Yes, which now we can go to the time machine. After the divorce, what made you decide to do porn, and how did you go about getting into the business?
I used to be a surgical tech and medical assistant. So I was in medical for about 9 years. I'm trying to go back to school for nursing too. So that's kind of in the mix with that. Medical was toxic at the moment. And then I was also going through my divorce. I wanted to do something different. Me being now that I was divorced and wanted to explore with other women, I actually joined a Facebook group of bisexual women in Houston. And I found a girl there that till now she's like one of my best friends. And I actually did like my first orgy with her, which was damn near my first OnlyFans scene, period. And
Now,
I was like,
this was
wow.
all girl orgy or with guys and girls?
It was 6 of us. It was 3 girls and 3 guys.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 girls, 3 guys. One was a married couple. It was 2 single men and 2 single women.
Okay.
So thanks to her, she kind of like brought me into it because she had been doing it for about like 6 months now, so I was getting like kind of like the basics from them. They were a little bit older, so they didn't do much social media. So I started doing some social media. I was like, let me see how good this can get, because it very much started out being like, oh, I was making $50 a month, whatever. But you just start little, like, you have to start posting everywhere, marketing and everything. With her, so she showed me into that side of OnlyFans, and then that's when I was like, oh, well, it is fun with girls. And then I was like, well, I can definitely incorporate this into work if I start to do this. And but what was the other part of the question? I think it was a 2-part question.
So well, of course, you did the origin. So after that, now you got to continue to get content. So how did you go about that? Finding male talent, female talent, and so forth.
So my ex-husband was very much on the small spectrum side. So after my ex-husband, I hooked up with a nurse at my old job. Thing was huge. And then I kind of was like, wow, I had just moved from Vegas to Houston to fix my marriage, whatever. It didn't end up getting fixed. We got divorced. So in Houston, I had like a plethora of options. I would just go out with my girlfriends and like I just started meeting people. I just started like going out more. And it was guys who I was like, hey, like I do this, like you cool to be no face? And they'd be like, cool. Like there's a lot of people on my Twitter who you'll see they have no face, no tag. And it's kind of just like guys I hooked up with. I was like, here's a camera. You gonna you cool? And be like, all right, yeah. And after that, it kind of was like I built it with like my own little roster. And then when people start seeing like, oh, okay, like she's legit, like things like that, then like people start reaching out and being like, hey, like I like your content, I would like to collab and things like that. So that was kind of how it started out for me with that.
Okay. So for you, because of course when you were shooting, it was, of course you were trying to make some money, but it was more fun.
It was. I feel like it was always enjoyable, mostly in terms of that I was not sexually pleased in my marriage. So I'm not even gonna keep it. So I was going crazy. I did not care. I had a friend that I'm like, what, you got a friend? Like we can make this a 3. One time I had a friend who I went to his place to fuck him, and then he was like, "Well, my roommate's here." I was like, "Who's your roommate?" I went over next door to the hall, and I fucked the roommate. And so it was like things like that, and I'd be like, "All right, y'all gotta help me out with these videos because there's no way I'm doing this." It was kind of like me. I was just, for me, mostly it was capturing the moment of like my journey of like my coming out type. Like, look, like finally did my first threesome or things with girls and different things like that, where I was like, this is very much enjoyable and I'm glad I found it type of thing.
Oh, for real. So
yeah.
So when did it become business? Because at some point you start making money, and now it becomes business, and you want to elevate what you do. You feel
So
what I'm saying?
I had started, what are we, 2025? It was 2023, January, December 2022, when it kind of started. And then it was like January, and I had already left my job, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, let me just really put my all into this. I'm like, let me try. I'm like, because in my brain, I was closed off to my ex-husband. So in my brain, I'm like, well, clearly I'm liked because I'm getting good positive feedback from people in terms of just FaceTimes videos and stuff like that. Like I'm getting good things back. I was like, so I think I am kind of good at it. I'm like, so I really just went full force with it. It was probably like 4 months in that I went full force with it. And ever since then, that's kind of what I've been doing. Yeah.
So with that now, because also you made mention, because a lot of girls don't realize that when you come into business, it's a little harder than what they perceive it to be.
Yes.
It's a lot of work, especially the admin side of things. So for you, how did you adjust once you learned how much work it was?
Really, in terms of just even just knowing like when customers are active, when to say no, how to set boundaries with clients, and whether they be online or in person. It was really for me, boundaries is a big thing because I went into this wanting to show y'all the fun I'm having. So in my brain, I'm like, if I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it type thing. And so where was I coming off?
She's a smoker too.
Yeah, I'm a smoker too. Yeah, definitely. 100%.
So now, because as your career grows, of course, your thought process changes on how you pick talent to work with.
Yes.
Period. Because before you might not be worried about a Tesla so much. Now in this business, you best to be worried about a Tesla.
You best to be, yep.
So other than with content, we all know we choose based off if we want to fuck them or not. But there's other things to the list. So how do you pick the guys that you work with, and what do you base it off of? Besides the obvious.
I definitely base it off, definitely also word of mouth, just because I already know people in the industry. Most of the men that I maybe want to collab with, one of my friends has already collabed with them, or someone that I've kind of gotten close on Twitter. I think as long, also like I'm observant of people. Usually if I'm wanting to collab with someone, I've probably followed them for a long time. You see how they interact with, other creators on there. You see like their videos, how well they do and stuff like that. How people come off on the internet does show, because there's been people where I was like, oh yeah, I might collab with them. Then they did some crazy ass shit on Twitter or something. And I'm like, well, shit, never mind, because fucking crazy. So, yes, definitely. That is like a really big and important thing. Mostly because like, I'm not like, I smoke too much weed to be stressed about anything. So in my brain, I'm like, you're coming here, we're gonna film this, we're gonna make money, and we're gonna have a good time. If I'm not having a good time, like this is a waste of my time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's very being picky is definitely important because like you also want to get someone charismatic. You don't want to get some boring. Like I've definitely shot with some people who are actually I probably wouldn't shoot with again. But it's just like it's a learning experience. But in terms of has everyone been professional? Yes, everyone's been professional.
Mm.
Just everyone has different types of having sex, you know, like some people like it different ways, things like that. But
So how do you like your sex?
I'm very submissive in bed. So I like being choked. I like being slapped. I don't like being slapped to the point where like it looks like you could get a DV case, but
You just want to love tap a little.
actually I like it to hurt, but it's not like it's gonna be repeatedly a million times. Like
Yeah, I got you.
slap me a few times here and there, or being choked. Like I like being choked. I like being choked to the point where like I can't breathe, and then I'm like, and then we're good. But
Man, you a whole
I
lot of fun to
do.
shoot with.
Huh?
I said you a whole lot of fun to shoot with.
It'd be fun. That's why I be telling. I'm like, first of all, not everyone, I say no one wakes up and they're like, the number one job I want to do is porn. So like, you have to make it. You have to make it you have to make it fun. You have to be able to enjoy it because it is a personal job. It is an intimate job. If I'm not comfortable, I'm not shooting type thing. Like,
Oh, and see too, the fans will see the uncomfortableness.
100%, 100%. Especially mostly because like I feel like in my videos I'm someone who I really do give my all. So when you don't see it, you're like, oh, like something. I've had people comment. They're like, oh, something's off, and I'm like, dang, you guys be reading into it.
Oh yeah, I had fans say we could tell you wasn't that into her. I was like, no, it was I wasn't into her. That was the third or fourth scene today. We were both dog tired.
Yes, definitely. Like I've done when I do live sometimes too. It's like, all right, we shot content literally from like 8 a.m. to 12, and now that we're doing these lives, we're pretty tired. Like it'd be a lot to it. People don't think it'd be tiring. It is a physical job. So
yeah, because when we're filming, we have to do, if not all the positions, majority of them. And so the positioning is especially if you're dealing with a established male talent that know the fuck you're doing.
It's
not comfortable. I don't give a fuck how big the pussy is. It's not comfortable.
It's not at all. You have to be both comfortable. That's why I'm very someone that I wait for someone to definitely go in my DMs. Even girls, I get shy going into girls' DMs because they so pretty and stuff. So I get real shy. But with men, it's a little bit more like, you already know, like kind of here and there, like if they're liking your pics and stuff, if they want to shoot with you type thing. But it'd be fun. It'd be a good time.
Yeah, but you pretty your damn self, so yeah. I don't think the girls gonna say no. This is your sexy ass coming. Shit, I know I wouldn't. There's a talent. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
So, for you, how much have you learned and starting to learn the craft of filming? How to work your body in front of the camera, how to make love to the camera. Because even though she's fucking the guy, in essence she's fucking the camera. The camera. So how much did you have to adjust and learn that part of the game?
I feel like it kind of has to feel whether the other person's holding the camera or I have a stand. I do have to feel like that person in the camera, like I'm looking at them. It's a video that someone's going to watch, and I have to make them be as immersed into that video as possible because that's going to be their best result. In terms of just like angles, lighting, things like that. Editing, I'm a very natural person. I think that's why I wouldn't call myself porn star, because I feel like I would say I'm very amateur myself in terms of I don't do crazy things with editing. I like it to like flow. I like it to look natural and be like, dang, like they were really
Oh yeah,
like
because the
that's how they
best
were
scenes
really
are straight
into
through,
it.
and I
Mhm.
ain't got to touch it. I ain't got to edit it straight through from beginning to end.
Mhm. Exactly. 100%. I agree. That's the best way. That's how I enjoy it.
Oh yeah, no doubt it's stuff. So, with you, because you have fun, how much do you orgasm during your shoots?
So I feel like I'm a very difficult person to orgasm because I am a clitoral stimulation person. There's some girls that you can just put the dick in and they gonna squirt, not, you know. I'm I I wouldn't say I probably not, I'd say like a 30% of the time,
Mm-hmm.
because for me it is very, I'm going in to clock in, but it's still fun.
Yeah,
But in my
but
brain, I'm
your
like,
mind
okay,
is
you
always
have to look
going, so
as,
you can't be completely free.
I'm like, I'm just look in my brain. I'm like, cat, look enjoyable.
Yeah, because I mean, I ask girls that all the time, and a lot of them say no, they don't orgasm because when you're filming, you're thinking about
Yeah,
the next position, you're thinking
a
about
hundred
this,
percent.
this, this. It's kind of hard to, let go or what have you. Now,
It
me,
is. It's really so much to it, and especially because you're filming. You're trying to think about the flow in the video. It's not straight through sex that you just got back from the bar and you're drunk and you just, fucking. It's like, all right, hold on, the camera. Oh, hold on, like your hair's like this. Oh, hold, like the camera died, the light died, anything. Anything be cock blocking. So nothing.
and two
It
fellas
really it
eat the pussy because she said she get. See, that's how you get her to come. You eat the pussy before you put the dick in. She's already, and then you ain't got to do
yes.
so long.
Yes, scream it for them, please.
That was a
I've
great meal time.
I've definitely recently, like, the men I've collabed with, I've been very vocal of like, I'm eat your dick up how I eat it. You gonna eat me up too, because I enjoy this. Because when you think about it, selling videos, it is mostly to men, and the men are just, the winning cum shot is just like, that's like the cherry on the top at the end of the video. That's what. And if, unless they're going to specific like girl on girl solo masturbation stuff like that, then they'll expect a nut from the women. But mostly it's just mostly from the men.
See,
So that's
to
usually what
me,
they're.
I always ate pussy in my scenes because I was thinking about the female fans that might be watching, and to on top of that, get her revved up for the scene.
That's what I'm. It goes so much more smoothly. She's more into it. Everything, like, it just, and it brings it all together. Like, y'all starting foreplay, and she gives you head, and he gives you head, and then y'all start. It just, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
because porn lost the foreplay. It was the point like I hate
Mm-hmm.
I hate this era because all y'all want to do is fuck. There's no seduction. There's no
Yes,
foreplay.
you
Y'all
gotta
don't
find
walk
like
around no
separate
clothes.
videos of like people kissing, and I feel like it also mostly has to do with they gonna last 2 minutes to that video. Not even 2 minutes, maybe. So for them, it's like, but I don't know. I feel like there are people who still enjoy the sensual
They do.
side of porn for sure.
Yeah. Because even to me, because one, the best point is when the patience change. You go central, then you might go hard here. You go there,
Mm-hmm.
and then two. Also, if you have a camera guy, and even if you're doing the POV, we do want you to slow down so we can see how much of the dick she's taking.
Yep.
You're doing this the whole
If
time.
you're just doing that the whole
You can
time,
have a
it's like,
6-inch dick, and
exactly.
so yeah. Because to me, the storytelling is missing in this era, and the sensual sex.
Mm-hmm.
The kissing, the touching, the working around the clothes, period. It I applaud you for the fact you actually wore heels in some of your damn pictures. So, because some of you girls don't want to wear heels, I'm like, you do realize that's a part of foot fetish too, people.
Yes, no, yes. Trust me, I get it all. I'm not. It's funny you say that because I'm not a heel girl myself, but
Mhm.
that's part of the job. Men love heels. Like girls look sexy in heels. Like
Yeah, and,
that's
and and to me, I love when they don't take them off during the scene. You know what I'm saying? A
yes.
girl riding dick in heels is
Yep.
beautiful.
When you say that, it makes a lot of sense. Like I even agree when like even just like panty to the side lingerie,
Yeah,
the lingerie still on, like things like that. It looks good. It looks more appetizing than just looking like two chicken cutlets on the bed, like with no freaking lingerie in
man. So now let's have some fun questions, shall we?
it. Yeah.
First off, does Kitty does anal?
I do. I don't do anal with the type of dicks I like
Mm,
because I haven't explored that big either. Like
mm,
my man can't do anal on me because he's too big. But I've had like
mm,
6 inches, six and a
mm.
half, like 7 in my ass, and it's been good. Like I'm gonna work myself there because I do want to do anal with
So,
big dick.
and you talk to anybody about how to do anal training?
Yes, I have like butt plugs and things like that. I think it's mostly because it takes time. Like
Yeah.
it's something where I have to. I know when I work it, it will. I might have
Mm.
to add like some Don Julio next time, probably, because that will help a lot. But no, yeah, I hopefully in March will be when I like am
Ooh.
done anal training because I'll have like live in dick. So we're gonna try every fucking day until I get
That
it.
lucky ass man, I swear. So, are we looking to add to our repertoire, have done, or looking to do a gangbang?
I want to really, yes, I do want to do a gangbang. That I feel like that will be like my last my probably my first gangbang might be my last, but because I've even done like threesomes with two guys, so I feel like that's something every single time uh my subs they tell me, they're like, well, what about a gangbang? What about if you had another one and another one and another? So I, especially after the orgy, and I really do enjoy orgies, so
Mm.
I feel like a gangbang is definitely in my future.
So, what would be your perfect number for a gangbang?
I'm thinking like 4 to 5.
That's good.
Like all holes, probably someone sucking on my titties
Mm.
and other one like doing like whatever body rolls. But yeah, like 4 or 5 would be, I think. I I'm not gonna lie. When I'm in orgies, they call me the Energizer Bunny. I'm the last one standing. Okay, I'm like, who's next? Let's go.
Mm. I'm liking her more and more as we talk. So, so with that being said, are you looking to do DP, double penetration,
Yes,
double anal,
yes.
double vaginal?
Yes, I definitely would love to do those.
Mm.
Um, I'm trying as soon as I get because DP is something I'm really wanting to get on camera because
Mm.
it just looks hot on camera. Like who wouldn't want to see me get DP? And me myself.
I do. I want to see that myself out this
So
month.
yes, 100% in the future.
Oh my goodness! Now, it, I heard subs, and she said she is a submissive. So I take it we into BDSM. So what is our how are we into BDSM?
For me, I feel like I have a lot of they like to be called like good boys and sissy bitches. And
Mhm.
I'm more of a like nice person, but as soon as like when they come to me and they're like, okay, I'm gonna pay, I'm like, well, I just turned into your worst nightmare because I'm gonna be a bitch. And they just like love that. I had a guy one time want me to kick his balls. Um it
Ball.
was like impromptu, but I was like, you know, like that's not. It wasn't like done, but I've had a guy smothering. They like ass smothering a lot.
And you got a nice ass to smother with.
I'm like, you sure you are not gonna breathe? But yeah, I guess asthma in terms of things like that, or even just findom in terms of just telling them to send. They just like, I don't know, meanness. I guess sometimes it's not my favorite thing to do. It's probably actually my least favorite thing to do because like I said, I am a submissive person.
Mm-hmm.
I like being
Now,
okay.
on your submissive side, are you into bondage? You know,
Yeah.
that play.
Yes. Definitely.
So,
I'm very open to
something
all.
you plan to implement into your content in the future, being
What
submissive as well as dom content.
is what?
Are you that's something you're looking to add to your repertoire content wise? You know, BDSM, being submissive, the bondage, stuff like that, as well as your dominant side.
I feel like I would want to because I even see people who just do like photo shoots and they're like, wrapped up in the ropes and stuff like that. And like all those things. I feel like if I had a customer or client that like requested things like that, yes, just because there's some things that are more difficult to achieve than others in terms of like even just on camera. So I feel like that would be something that if someone requested, I'd be like, hell yeah. Like I've seen those BDSM wheels where they like, tie the
Yeah.
girls and hell yeah, and put a vibrator in my pussy. Oh my God. Yeah. And then probably like smack my nipples like until my titties hella red. Like, yeah, I like things like that.
So, how often do you film for your content, for the upkeep of your sites and all that?
I feel like every month is definitely different. I have a lot. I have videos from like even a year ago that I haven't even posted,
Mhm.
but I do try and film at least 4 to 5 scenes a month, and just depending like Vegas, I like this in January. I had a lot. I had like probably like 10, 15 scenes come out. We always do different scenes. Like if I shoot with other guys, I'm like, if you can not more than once, that's cool because we can get another video. We can do another scene type thing. Um, but or when it just depends when I have dick. If I'm around dick, if I can, I'm like, ooh, can we shoot? And then we shoot. But it really depends. Sometimes there's a month where like I won't, and I'll do like mostly lives and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Because I don't know, they on live too. They love to have me on there. I have a toy that goes in my pussy and they control it and all that stuff. So yeah, they'll watch me sleep. They'll sleep with me. They'll zap the toy in my pussy. They zap the toy in my pussy while I sleep. So it's like they love interacting things. Some guys just don't like videos and things like that. Some of them like to like interact with you on a more personal
Yeah.
level.
Because one thing I would talk about is finding other ways to make money in this business other than content. Because a lot
100.
of girls get stuck on content, and then when the money ain't money, because let's
Mm-hmm.
be 100, they always want to talk about money, but they don't want to talk about, yeah, that 1 month you was up, the next month.
100%. If that's very, very regular. 1 month you could be a 3, 4, and next month you can be down 5, 6. So
Mhm.
you just don't know. Um, the switch up can be like different. So yeah, like lives is another way. Um, I do like companionship and like bookings and stuff like that. So that's another way I do on that. But mostly like lives and content. Cause yeah, content can only get you so far. Like there's the clientele is so open and what they want and request is so different that sometimes content it's not smart to only do content because you have all these other opportunities that you can. I do scat. Like I've got my poop videos for $150. Like that's it. Y'all want this 20-second video?
Because girls sleep on the fetish, the meet and
Mm-hmm.
greets. Even though I know some girls won't do it or what have you,
Mm-hmm.
but let's keep 100. Not every meet and greet is a fuck.
100%.
You know,
100%. It's not. So, a lot of them, they want to get to know you. Like for me, I feel like because I enjoy my job, I get a lot of I just want to hang out with you. Like you seem like a cool vibe, and I'm like, it's because I enjoy it. So yeah, I've had people, pay just to hang out because it's a vibe and it's fun, and I feel like that's that's where I feel like girls shouldn't like enclose their minds into like every meet, has to be a fuck. Like some of these men are just lonely and want your
just
companionship.
want a conversation.
Exact conversation. That's it.
And some of them even want to be treated like a bitch boy. So there you go.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Oh, so when it comes to your lives, how often do you do your lives?
I go live. That is also dependent. Like some months I'll be more content heavy, more or whatever, but I at least try and go a few times a month. My goal is to go like 3-4 times a week, but sometimes fucking gets tiring.
Yeah, yeah.
It killing me. Like when I was in Vegas, there was like 3 days I was shooting back to back, and I was like, oh my god, everything hurt. I was thrown around like a rag doll for days.
I remember them days being sore. Like I didn't been in a fight. Came out,
You just never know.
fuck it. Sex not supposed to feel like this after.
Exactly. I'm like, damn. I'm out here just like getting thrown on. Someone give me an ibuprofen. But it'd be fun. Like it'd be enjoyable. And I'm like, as long as you do this with like people who are like professional and like good at your job, like it's always gonna be like fun and good time.
So now that you taking the business serious, sacrifice happens when we do this business. You know, we talk about this all on our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We have to change our personal sex life and sexual habits to chase this business because we gotta come clean with these tests. And I know
Yeah.
y'all might be saying clean, but fucker, yeah, clean.
Yeah. Clean.
It wouldn't mean, excuse me, negative, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
Ain't come up negative or dirty. So for you, how much of an adjustment for you to adjust your personal sex life, the way that you personally move sexually to chase this business?
I feel like I used to be someone who sexually had to get attached really quick, but this job changed that 100%. 100%. For me, um, the sex I have on camera, it will never equate to the sex I have with my partner. It's 100%. Even if it's just him like going to grab he's very, we fucking, I'm about to grab the camera, but if I tell him no, leave it, this is us right now. Like we can work later, but like this time I'm trying to have for us. But you have to change it in terms like, yeah, like my person has to get tested just as much as I do, because even though they're not sexually active with anyone else, I'm like, this is my job. I can't stop. They know I'm not gonna stop doing this, so you have to come in as well. So it's something that they also have to change as well. But like, of course, like we see all the benefits. Like he has a regular job, and I can fly out to him whenever I want.
That's nice.
So
now the other adjustment is that, of course, with you being in the marriage that you was in, finding out and finding your sexy, becoming a sex symbol. That's part of what we do. This is part of the business. So for you, how much have this given you confidence sexually as well as in your looks?
it's, to me, this is for all of this for me has always just really been a positive experience, especially confidence wise. Like it's so sweet. Like I've had girls in my DMs being like, I feel like more confident ever since I've been like following you. Like I love how like you just don't give a damn. I'm like, because I don't like, for me it's like it's my world and y'all just live in it type thing. So I love knowing that like other girls are not very shy, because like even when I was in my marriage it was very shameful to like want to be out there like that. And I'm like, no, like y'all need to like embrace it. For me, especially being like a thick woman on camera, like even 2, 3, 4 years before this, you told me, Catherine, you're me butt ass naked on the internet, I probably would have laughed. But I I I loved it for me because it has been a positive experience in terms of like it is you see comments and stuff that people put, but I'm like, y'all don't pay my bills, definitely. So the ones that be hating do not be paying the bills. So
Of
I don't
course.
know. In my brain, I'm like, I'm many people's fantasies on the internet. So, and for what I have shown up to now, it's quite a bit of people who like enjoy watching me. So in my brain, I'm like, what a few people might have to say, I've never really cared. I'm like, just know that if y'all don't like them thick, don't come over here, is what I say, because it's all thickness.
But see, that was the interesting part is that the days of the Barbie doll is over. They want to see regular. I ain't gonna say regular women because these women are not regular, but
Yeah.
they want to see real women. They want to see curves. They want to see hips. They want to see tits. They want to see thick. So coming in, one, not only was you thick, you also was an older lady, because also back in the day it was about 18, 19.
Yeah.
How do you feel that, one, they loved your size, and two, your age is not a detriment,
Yeah.
but it's what's hot.
Yeah. They look at it very much as like I sell it a lot as uh like divorcee type
Yeah.
thing. So like people like love that. They're like, oh well, look, she's not that young then because she's out here divorced. Like, damn, man, she's out here just fucking all these guys, and she's like, what, almost 30? Like, okay, like I don't know why, but that is a fetish nowadays. Like it's the, even though I don't have no kids, the MILF look or whatever, the hot older girl that is out here fucking. So
And what's funny is it's like, how can I put this? That's why I said the older women are winning, because it seems like y'all do better coming into business at an older age than you would younger. And plus, y'all need to stop with the woman's prime is in her 20s, because y'all prime is in
I
y'all
feel
30s and
amazing.
40s.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like I feel like what I have now, I'm 29. What I have now at 29, I'm almost glad I did content when I was older, because I'm like, I feel like I would have been way too dumb when I was like a lot younger. You come in, I feel a little bit more polished in terms of like professionalism, just because of your age and things like that. But I feel like, yeah, younger, you, I guess you just have like different audiences. There's just audiences for like that type of people, and then the ones who want like younger girls. But I don't feel like,
Shit, yeah, they make 20-year-old. They calling 20-year-olds milfs now. So
they are, no, they really are.
it's like men want seasoning. They want the older woman type. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's making money. The stepmom, the hot wife, the MILF.
Yes.
They don't even say cougar no goddamn more. And that used to be fun back in the day.
Yeah, too many young. I'm like, oh my god, all the 22, 23-year-olds. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all. We're like, Kitty, I'm gonna bust you down. I'm like, I bet. Oh my gosh.
Because so what the youngest I would date, I said 28, 29 would be the youngest I go. Yeah, I won't go in the deep 20s. 28, 29, that's the youngest. Because I'm like, no, I need this to be close to the age bracket so we can have a good conversation.
Yes, 100. Yes, because that's important. I feel my lowest. I mean, my person's 24, so, but he's very mature in his age. But I like my ex husband. He was 8 years older than me. I was like, you know what? Let me try something else. But I like it all, especially even just like
It had nothing to do with the type of dude he is, because I'm not even gonna front. The way society is, the way the world is, religion and all that, it doesn't teach us a healthy married sex life. It teaches us to be sexually suppressed.
we got to
Not,
come find that out ourselves.
yeah, they're like, God made it to feel good. That's
Hmm.
the point of sex.
That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to enjoy it. You're not supposed to be miserable in your marriage, not getting satisfied, y'all. Both of you supposed to be nutting.
Say it out of this, please. Oh my God. So people, I done held this gorgeous lady up here for an hour. And you know we ain't touched the surface. So you know I gotta ask her the $1,000,000 question. Miss Kitty K La
Yeah.
Tica. Did I say it right?
La Tica.
La Tica. La
Yeah.
Tica. Can I call you a smoke buddy?
Yes.
Y'all heard it. You'll be
Definitely.
back here on the Smokers Lounge, and I'm gonna bring that sexy ass Latina ass to the premium smoke room on Loyal Fans. 5 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. Special events. I even go live on X from time to time. And y'all know how we get down to premium smoke room and Loyal Fans. The
Period.
tits come out, dildos might come out. You don't know what might pop off unless you subscribe. So y'all get to see some booby in that nice ass of hers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some premium smoke. And also for you people that don't think when you hear me talk about being in front of the camera, I got the proof. Go check out my Triple X store on Loyal Fans, where you see my work as I give ladies the work, because big dicks grow in the sticks. That's why they used to call me Big Country.
I
And
know
for,
that's right.
and for my Spotify members, that's why I got a membership section over on Spotify. I got Savage Smoke, where I talk to the industry top male talents and producers. We give you that real smoke about the business. Also, a new series that I got, Had the Smoke on It, where I sit here and talk about whatever topic I feel like and go in depth with that, as well as 400 episodes for you to binge watch. Stuff that is not on the Premium Smoke Room, but it's from the Premium Smoke Room. You get me? So, whether it's Savage Smoke, Had the Smoke on It, or you want to be a premium smoker, subscribe. And for my people on Spotify, I just want to say this real quick. On Spotify, if you want to be a premium smoker, I got a deal for you. All you got to do is go to Loyal Fans through the link. Follow me on Loyal Fans. Get a profile. Follow me on Loyal Fans. Send me a screenshot of your Spotify subscription, and I will give you a free month as well as 80% off the subscription for life. So that means you get 2 subscriptions for less than $20.
Period.
It can't
It's a
be.
no-brainer.
So with that being said, Kitty, tell everybody where they can spend money on you, baby, they can find you.
I'm sorry?
Tell everybody where they can spend that dinero.
Ooh, y'all can come see me on OnlyFans. Y'all can see me on Fansly. I'm on Telegram, Twitter, IG, TikTok, Bigo. Y'all find me on all those sites, and we can talk some money.
Oh, most definitely, people. So, what did you smoke over the day? What did you learn from me and her? Well, you learn that being in a sexless and boring marriage leads to porn and swinging. Yes.
And
And
happy and fun and happiness and all
see, there you go. See the smile on her face?
that.
Sometimes we have to come to realization that we're not happy in who we are in our relationship or marriage. And that's when a conversation must be had or a decision must be had. See, the key to a great marriage or relationship is adjusting to the changes in your mate's life.
Mm-hmm.
Our sexual, as we get older, we not only physically change, we not only mentally change, but our sexual taste change.
Mm-hmm.
What we into change. He might be in his 20s, didn't realize he was into pegging until he got in his 40s. She may not realize she was into women until she got into her 30s. You feel me? And as a mate, you have to be willing to be open-minded enough and emotionally what's what I'm looking for? Mature enough to have
Mhm.
the conversation so that y'all can come to a balance.
Mhm.
Because see, at the end of the day, the biggest mistake that men make is thinking that if I allow my woman to fuck other men, it makes me look weak. No,
Mm-mm.
you are the most secure motherfucker in the
You is
got the
them
biggest ego
balls
on the
is
planet.
big, okay? Them balls is big.
Because me, my woman can go fuck, do a gangbang at a swingers. None of them niggas can touch my dick with a 10-foot pole, and they can be bigger than me, bro. That's the type of attitude you have to have.
Mhm.
The problem with
Mhm.
the men in this day and age, y'all are too motherfucking sassy, too sissy, and too
Clock
finicky.
it. Clock it.
And and when y'all sit here and complain about some of the shit from body counts to if your woman make more money than you, that's your insecurity, nigga.
Mhm.
That's not her problem. That's
Mhm.
yours. You want an issue? Here's a tissue. So the point I'm trying to make and what I want people to learn is that it's called unconditional love.
Mhm.
I love you for who you are and who you will become and who you look to become. I'm not looking for you to change because I don't want you to change for me because guess what happened when you change for me? You end up like Remy Ma and Papoose. Divorced, she got a younger nigga and he dating a damn woman that can whoop his ass. He stayed dating motherfuckers that can whoop his ass, don't you notice?
That's really funny because my ex-husband's first girlfriend after me whooped his ass.
See,
So
say this folks. Some of you boys claim to be alphas but beta all damn day.
all day.
With that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to him, Kitty.
Bye y'all. Thank you.